People are freaking out after the mother of porn star Stormy Daniels, whose real name is Stephanie Clifford, made a shocking admission about President Donald Trump. No one saw this coming. Stormy Daniels has been trying desperately to keep the spotlight on her after being paid $130,000 in a non-disclosure agreement, which she claims keeps her from talking about her alleged affair with Donald Trump. As new reports emerge that Daniels is trying to raise enough money to pay the $130,000 back, her mother, 64-year-old Sheila Gregory, is speaking out with a shocking admission about President Trump and her daughter. According to Daily Caller, Sheila Gregory lives in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, where she spends the majority of her time at home hooked to an oxygen machine in an old house located in a rough neighborhood. Like many other Americans, Gregory continues to watch the controversy surrounding her daughter as it plays out on the news. Daniels, who has likely burned through the $130,000 she was paid in 2016 in the non-disclosure agreement, doesn't really keep in touch, according to her mother. Instead, the porn star has been busying herself trying to find a legal way to break the non-disclosure agreement, while setting off on a national strip club tour called Make America Horny Again. At almost 40 years old, it would appear that the porn star's career hasn't relieved her of the necessity to grind it out in dodgy strip clubs around the country. While most of America sees a scantily dressed busty blonde in the news reports, her mother agonizes over her little girl who loved horses. "It hurts me deeply," said Gregory. "My friends all say the same thing. I can't believe that is the same sweet child, you took such good care of her." Gregory then added, "I say, how do you think I feel? It's been 12 years since the two have spoken," according to Gregory. During an interview with the Dallas Morning News, Gregory shocked many people by admitting that she is a huge Trump supporter. "If Mr. Trump runs 4 more times, I would vote for him every time," Gregory said. "I like him. I like the way he handles things. It's time this country is put back where it belongs, taking care of the people here instead of the people who don't belong here." I couldn't agree more with Gregory. If Trump were allowed to run 4 more times, I'd probably vote for him as much. Trump handles things as an independent thinker and not a creature of the swamp. In particular, I liked Gregory's reference to Trump's immigration policies and tough stance on border control. "Our president is working hard to ensure that Americans are first. In contrast, I look at some of the past presidents we've had and have been extremely thankful that they only served 1 term, or were limited to only serving 2. The name Barack Obama comes to mind when remembering administrations I strongly dislike. Sheila Gregory also said that she hopes the allegations against the President Donald Trump don't hurt him. The porn star's mother also said that she tries to contact her daughter every few weeks. Although Stormy Daniels declined to be interviewed in response to her mother's statements, her attorney Michael Avenatti replied to her mother's stated attempts to contact her daughter, calling it fake news. "In my opinion, Daniels is looking for a payout that will set her up for life after no one wants to pay to see her naked anymore. The bottom line is that she shot her own credibility to pieces when she came out months ago and said that she never had an affair with President Trump and that any claims of a sexual relationship were false. It would appear that other forces are helping Daniels to change her mind and seek to tell a different